Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm making another video on how to unplug your toilet. So let's start with the first things first here. If you're watching this video, I'm sorry. You probably have a really messy toilet in front of you. You're frustrated, you got a tear in your eye. I'm sorry. Here's the good news. If you watch my videos, you will unclog your toilet. I absolutely promise. Now the only exception is if there's like a toilet, if there's like a toothbrush or a toy that's in the toilet, that's not what this video is for. But if it's just like too much toilet paper and you know what, then I promise this will work. So check it out. First of all, I have a video on how to use a plunger, like this one right here, which is getting tons and tons and tons of views. And it's a great video and it works for sure. It takes me several tries. So that's not what today's video is gonna be. If you have a plunger, look in the description of the video that you're watching right now, look in the description, and I'll put a link to the video that shows how to use a plunger. But for today's video, we're gonna pretend like we don't have a plunger. Maybe you're at a friend's house, maybe you simply don't have one, but maybe you do have this tool right here. This tool is made to, you can hear my kids in the background, they're like, you're showing another video on it. And the truth is, I'm also showing this for my kids, my teenage kids, so they can learn how to unclog the toilet. This is what we're gonna use. This is really just a brush and it's made to clean the toilet. However, in a pinch, if you don't have a plunger, you can use this tool to unclog the toilet. It might take a little longer, it might be a little bit messier, but it will work, I promise. So that's what I'm gonna show you how to do today. But again, first things first, calm down, you can do this, it's gonna work. So our water is pretty close to the top of the bowl, and that's actually a good thing because the weight of that water is gonna help us. Secondly, we're gonna take that toilet paper, and you can see my water's really clean, by moving this up and down just about an inch or so at a time. And we're gonna start real slow and we're gonna go faster and faster. The toilet paper is gonna start to disintegrate, which is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to break apart, by the way. And then the second thing we're gonna be doing is we're just trying to see if we can get that toilet paper to move a little bit. If we can get it to move a little bit with the weight of this water, there's a good chance it's gonna push through. This might happen on the first try, or we might be doing this for 5 minutes, but I can guarantee you, I'll promise you, this will work. So I'm kind of cheating. My water's clean, yours might be gross. When I put this in, I need it all the way at the bottom. And what's gonna happen is, look, there's not much handle here. So I'm sorry, your hand might get a little dirty, be careful with it. And then this part right here, I'm gonna kind of jam it down into the hole. And then we're gonna go back and forth like this, and I'm gonna do that about 10 times. And again, I'm trying to get it as into that hole as I can. All right, let's keep going. You can do this, be persistent. I promise it'll work. It might take a little time, but it'll work. While I'm doing this, consider looking in the description of this video and buying a plunger. It will help you, I promise. That's the right tool to use, but this tool will work in a pinch. So you can see my water, how it's starting to get kind of murky. That's a good sign. That's the toilet paper starting to break apart. Now I've seen some other people use things like Dawn dish soap. You could put that in the toilet to kind of help loosen things up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that in here, but that might help as well. But for today's video, we're just using the brush. And again, I put a lot of toilet paper down here. It's gonna work. It just might take a lot of tries. I'm also trying to be careful. My water's pretty high. I don't want to make a huge mess. So I'm trying to keep it in here as best I can. Going up and down about an inch. Trying to push it down into that hole as much as I can. Loosening up the toilet paper. At home, I'm so sorry right now. Your water's probably looking very gross. You probably want to throw up. I'm sorry. All right, we're getting somewhere. I promise. It doesn't look like it, but you are. It's working. All right, let's keep going. Now on this one, I'm gonna start slow and then I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Let's see what we can do. Again, if the water's flying everywhere, slow down again. But let's see if we can go a little faster here. Boy, I don't hear it. Sometimes you can hear it moving a little. I don't hear it yet. It's okay, keep trying, don't give up. All right, if you need to, take a break for a minute or two. Catch your breath. All right, let's keep trying. Again, I know your water's gross. I know it probably smells bad. Don't give up. You can do this. And then when you're done, tomorrow, go buy a plunger. Okay, let's keep going, keep going. That toilet paper is slowly but surely breaking apart. We're making progress. I put a lot of toilet paper down there. This might take a little while. Okay. All right, take a breath. Get a little fresh air if you need to. Turn on your bath fan. Do you have a bath? Do you have a fan in your bathroom? Turn it on. All right, let's keep going. You can do this, I promise. I know you feel like this isn't gonna work. It's gonna work. I know this is a bummer and you might have a tear in your eye. I'm sorry. Okay, catch our breath. Don't give up. All right, let's go 20 more seconds. All right, capture breath. Okay, don't give up. We're gonna get it. I know. Now listen, if you have a toilet plunger, that's a better tool. We're trying to show that you can do this without the plunger, but every toilet, in my opinion, should have a plunger and a cleaning brush like this one right next to it. Now you also might consider, if you're getting your hand dirty, maybe if you have some gloves, some like the kind of gloves you might use in the kitchen, you might consider putting those on. For me, the handle's just long enough that I'm kind of getting away with it. But the plunger, see how the plunger has a longer handle? So your hand's not as close to the gross stuff. All right, I'm gonna go 10 fast. Woo! Getting a little workout here. I'm a little out of breath. How are you doing? All right, you're gonna get it. I know. Relax. Don't call the plumber yet. You can do this. All right. Catch your breath. I'm a little out of breath. I'm getting too old for this. Just kidding. I'm not old. Well, I'm medium old. Okay, let's keep going. Again, I want to make sure that this is getting over the hole and then kind of pushing into the hole, right? I'm trying to get that water to kind of jam into there. Let's see. Well, not yet. All right, let's keep going. Hey, take breaks if you need to. I know you're getting mad. I know you're saying words you don't mean. Maybe. I know you have a tear in your eye and you're angry. Relax. You can do this. It's not the end of the world. It's gross. It's not fun, but you can do it. Okay, let's go 10, and I'm gonna push it all the way down and just do a little bit of up and down, but fast. Ready? We're getting there. It's breaking apart, I promise. I put a lot of toilet paper down here, a lot. So maybe you're getting lucky. Maybe yours is already moving. But let's keep going. Whew. I'm getting a little out of breath over here. Okay, be persistent, be determined, and I'm also saying that for myself. Keep a good attitude. It's gonna work. Look at that, you're getting a free workout. Again, you might consider some gloves on your hands. If you have Dawn's soap, you might try it. I don't have any soap in here. I haven't used that technique. I haven't needed it. My techniques work every time. Sometimes it takes a while. This is not the right tool for the job. We're just kind of doing, if you're desperate, here's what you can get to use. And again, this will work. If it's only toilet paper, and you know what, it will work. Let's keep going. Be persistent. I'm starting to breathe heavy. Whew. Still working it. All right, don't give up. You don't give up, I won't give up. Come on, baby. And again, I know your water right now is so gross. I'm so sorry. I feel like mine's gross and mine's pretty clean. All right, let's keep going. So again, while it feels like you're not doing anything, toilet paper is breaking apart. Toilet paper is designed to break apart. That's what it's supposed to do. So it's helping, and this is helping it to break apart. And then also, again, we're trying to see if we can get the clog and just move it the tiniest bit, and then the weight of the water is gonna push it down. It's gonna work. We're getting close, I can feel it. All right, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. You do the same. If you're still doing this with me, take a 2-minute break. Catch your breath, wash your hands, put some gloves on if you need to. Come on, we can do this. All right, here we go. Going a little faster, a little more intense here, but try not to make too big a mess. Think about getting gloves on, it's getting a little gross. Let's keep going, be persistent. Look at that! It worked! I told you it would work. So you're not done yet. Let's clean everything up. Let's flush the toilet one more time. Let's clean off this tool. And you might even do that 1 or 2 more times. Make sure we put this back. Again, let's get a little bit of toilet paper, clean up this on the side. Now you know how to unclog the toilet using a brush like this one right here. Now again, it's not ideal, but if you're in a pinch and you don't have a plunger, it's a pretty good tool to use. All right, friends, hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.